Across the nation, inventors from all walks of life are putting everything they have on the line
There's a lot at stake.
This is my dream.
in pursuit of the next million-dollar idea.
Yes!
Anthony Sully Sullivan has spent the last 15 years as a TV pitchman,
Anthony Sullivan here.
selling over $1 billion worth of products.
Here's how to order.
Now Sully's going to help everyday inventors with great ideas go from rags to riches.
This is our future.
And he'll do it by any means necessary.
See you, Sully! Action.
On this episode of Pitchmen,
Hi, I'm Mark. This is Joe. Our invention is Keep Out, K-E-Y-P-O-U-T, Keep Out.
two best friends want their plastic invention
That doesn't look that sturdy.
to keep people safe.
This is amazing.
A computer tech from Missouri tries to revolutionize the trash can.
Whoa.
But will his dream collapse instead?
I can't shoot a commercial with someone else's product.
And Sully brings a legend out of retirement
I'm Arnold Morris for the amazing night.
for one last pitch.
I'll see you in my dreams.
I get approached with trash products all the time, and I don't think there's anything really wrong with a regular trash can. The trash people have kind of figured it out. So it's really, really tough to find innovation in trash.
Innovation may be hard to find, but Sully never stops looking.
I've got Kennedy down here today. We're here for a little pitching 101, a little bit of education, and a little bit of schooling on which products are going to sell and which products aren't going to sell. And all of them today are trash products. Inventors have an obsession with trash, and I don't know why, but they do. I think it's because everyone hates to take the trash out. All right, this looks like it's called Smash Yo Trash.
I love the name.
Clip onto the handle and compact, thus creating about 50% more space for your trash.
It has to be universal.
It has to be universal.
And it has to be lightweight and easy to ship. I'm concerned about the weight. I don't think you could make this out of any other material other than metal because of the physics involved. But it does look like a sound idea, and I like the name. I'm gonna test it.
All right, let me know, because we have 3 different size cans. I'd love to see if it works.
All right, cool. Let's take a look at this one.
The perfect wastebasket comes with several inserts. What you do with your insert is up to you.
This is a guy who has too much time in his hands.
Yeah, this is a guy who thinks that I have too much time on my hands.
Want something more thematic? The Wall Street Journal.
You could sit there in the morning while you're making your constitution, and you could read through some of your favorite... Oh, look, there's page 6.
But I'm passing on that one. Next, let's look at something else.
I brought with me a telescopic trash can.
You know what it looks like? It looks like a bucket. And I'm wondering, what's this guy gonna do with the bucket?
I'm curious.
A regular trash bag. And all you do is pull it up.
Whoa.
Wow.
That's very clever. That's a little surprise, and that will get someone at home to go, whoa, I did not see that coming. I think there's something there.
Stack track.
Okay, it's easily installed into the can. You just peel the stickers off, stick them in, and it allows airflow, and it just slides out. I don't have to do anything.
People generally don't like to take the trash out, so what they do is they overfill it, they stuff it in there.
The more you
and
stuff,
the more you
the
stuff it
greater
in
the
because
suction.
nobody wants to take it out. So it's a common problem that's got ridges on it, and it's causing like an airflow, so it's breaking the seal. I like it. What do you think?
I would like to see you test it out, because it's a problem that everyone has in every single kitchen.
Is it demonstratable, if that's a word? Yes, somewhat. I mean, it demonstrates quite well. I'll test it out. May the best trash product win.
Sully likes Smash Your Trash and Sack Track, but it's Nathaniel Tight's Collapsican that's piqued his interest. Today, Nathaniel is in Tampa for a shot at wowing Sully with his inventive can.
I'm here to present my idea, the collapse can, to Anthony Sullivan. And maybe it'll change my life.
Hey, Anthony Sullivan.
Nathaniel Tide, nice to meet you.
Good to meet you. How's it going?
Americans fill their trash cans with over 210 million tons of garbage every year.
I call it the collapse can.
Collapsican could mean tons of cash for Sully and Nathaniel.
Pull it straight up. Pulls the bag down. You can tie it off like a normal trash can.
Right.
And then you collapse it around the trash bag.
So this would basically stand up and then
collapse it.
Snap that down, and the trash stays up there, and you take it out and go. This is like one of those dolls.
Right.
And you got a small trash can for the bathroom. That's the dog's bollocks.
My name is Nathaniel Tights, and I live in Moscow Mills, Missouri.
Nathaniel and his fiancée have put starting a family on hold while they gamble on the success of Collapsican.
Jamie and I have been together for years. She's excited about this whole endeavor. Of course, she's thinking that, you know, big house in the future. I work at EPC. EPC takes computers off corporate lease, and we sell them after we fix them up, put them back on the market. I've always liked to know how things work. I've constantly been taking things apart and putting them back together, not necessarily in working condition. But it just fascinated me. I was so curious how things worked. How does it operate?
Nathaniel was at work when he had his flash of genius moment.
I was here and I had one of those collapsible cups. I looked at how it collapsed and expanded, and I thought, you know what, I bet this would work as a trash can. And so then I went home and I cut up a trash can. It just basically drew a line. I sectioned it off with the marker. I didn't have any other tools, so what I was using was a serrated kitchen knife to cut through it. And there were pieces of plastic everywhere, and finally got all the pieces, and I put it together, and it worked. I've probably spent $100 or so. It's just a couple of trash cans.
What I'd like to do is take this, if it's okay with you, show it to a few people, you know, see if they like it, see if we can work out the kinks, and see how and if we can take it to the next level.
Great.
All right?
That sounds great.
Awesome. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
For coming in. I love it. I think I'm going to do a focus group on it and see what the rest of the gang think. But I really, really think it's a cool product.
Man, that went much better than expected. I was hoping he'd like it, but he actually loved it.
With one in the can, Sully gets his next product from AJ Kubani.
I just got a phone call from AJ, and he's got a new product, and he's absolutely adamant about doing a TV commercial for it. What do you think, buddy?
Looks like we got some knives here. They're good, though. It's a pretty big set. Sharp as always.
You know what the offer he wants to do, right? He wants to do all these for $10.
All these? That's a pretty good deal.
I mean, this one alone, I've seen sell for 30. I've seen people sell up at 30, but then
20, I've seen that.
Be
30
careful
bucks,
with these, because you're gonna.
I know, yeah. You don't expect it, and next thing you know, your fingers on the table.
I'm not a knife
Nice
man.
pitch,
I mean,
yeah,
as much
for
as
sure.
I'm okay. I can chop, I can mop, I can sweep, but I don't cut knives. I value these.
Yeah.
We need to find a knife worker. When you think of knives, who do you think of? Come on, help me out.
The one, the only, Arnold Morris. Come on.
Arnold the Knife Morris is a legend among pitchmen.
Let me show you something right now. You could shave the eyebrows off of a mosquito with this knife. It's the last knife that you ever have to buy.
He began his career as a teenager, pitching knives on the boardwalk of Atlantic City, and eventually became the preeminent TV knife worker, slicing and dicing across the airwaves for 4 decades.
Here's the same knife that just cut through a can, just cut through steel. Look, you never, ever have to sharpen that knife. Order now.
It's been years since Arnold's pitched on television, but Sully is determined to pull him out of retirement and get him back on camera pitching the amazing knives.
I'm about to pitch Arnold the knife set. I think he's going to be really happy with what he sees based on the value. No one has sold more knives than Arnold.
Okay.
Thanks for seeing me. I got a phone call from AJ over at Telebrands.
Yeah?
And he showed me what's in the box. The minute I saw it, I thought of you. I know you know what's in there. There's the original right there, okay?
That's the all-purpose knife.
Hell, that's all coming back.
I call that the fisherman's dream.
Fisherman's dream.
4 sharp steak knives.
$80 value, all right? $10.
You gotta be kidding me.
But wait, there's more. Double the whole thing, $10. 2 sets.
14 knives for 10.
14 knives.
Oh my God.
Less than $10. But here's the problem. This is the big problem. I don't do knives. I don't work knives. I'm not a knife worker. When I think of knives, I think of Arnold Morris. So my question to you, Arnold, you still got it? You still got the pitch?
Oh, sure.
Right? Will you come to Tampa and will you shoot this knife set, all 14 knives, $10?
Sounds terrific to me.
Thank you.
Just make a contract out and I'll give it to my lawyer.
Let's sell some knives.
Okay.
Okay, I want this to be the biggest knife show you ever did.
I hope so.
Okay? Bang.
As soon as I get the contract.
I just had a great meeting with Arnold. It's great to reconnect with him. The guy's an absolute legend. I know he's still got the pitching in. That's one thing I know with Arnold. It's like riding a bike. Once you have a pitch, you never forget it.
Coming up, Sully and his crew step back in time for a trashy focus group.
What we have is called the Keep Out.
And two inventors think they've concocted a way
So our invention keeps your deadbolt locked.
to keep unwanted guests out. It's pitch day at Sullivan Productions. And best friends Joe Lubrandt and Mark Muscarello have scored a coveted spot on Sully's schedule.
Hello, we're Joe and Mark. We're here to pitch our product, the Keep Out, to Anthony Sullivan. It will speak for itself. It's a once-in-a-lifetime shot.
We're excited and we're ready to roll.
After you, sir.
Oops, wrong door.
Wrong door.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
Gentlemen, how you doing? Anthony Sullivan.
Joe Lubrandt.
Pleasure to meet you.
Mr. Sullivan, pleasure. Mark Muscarello.
How's it going, Mark?
Nice
Thanks
to
for
meet
coming
you.
in today. So what do you got? That's the smallest door I've ever seen.
What we have is called the Keep Out. It's our invention, keeps your deadbolt locked, regardless of who has a key. Process is simple. Lock the deadbolt, choose the proper slot, insert the Keep Out.
That was the shortest pitch I've ever seen.
Speaks
All right,
for
so
itself.
let me just
Very
figure
simple.
this out. This is the outside of the door, right?
Yes. Right.
This is the inside of the door. And then you can still turn this one, right?
Right. But the strength
But
is...
that one...
Right. Deadbolt is locked.
So no matter how much time, there's no way...
No, it'll
There's
break
no
the
way.
key.
And you will...
It'll break the key off.
We assure
Even
you...
if you took a pair of pliers or something, that's going to break the key.
Yes,
we,
sir.
we would encourage you to take a pair of pliers and try it.
You've got the maintenance people, the cleaner, your neighbor,
Previous tenants,
your
if they're
psycho
locked.
ex,
Yep.
who all have keys to your house, and changing locks is expensive. So I could see the demand for this being there.
What the police departments across the country now are experiencing is entry break-in without any signs of entry. In other words, it's not forced entry. The criminals now are buying bunk keys and simply unlocking the condo, house, or apartment, doing whatever they want, and they leave.
People, for some reason, don't like to spend money on prevention products. It's really strange. People won't buy a fire extinguisher until their house burns down. Here, let me give you what I like about it. It's simple. I think it's mass market. I think there's a lot of people who could use this. It's lightweight, which means it's easy to ship. It looks to me like it's a one-piece mold.
Yep.
You're not selling the Keep Out. This is not... This,
Right.
this,
Correct.
That's right.
You're not buying this. You're buying peace of mind.
Sure.
You're buying a good night's sleep. This is potentially a lifesaver. If I was to say yes to this, what would it mean to you guys?
It would be 10 years of
everything.
hard work, a lot of...
Be incredible.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be incredible, especially with you behind it.
The idea of the Keep Out started back in the mid-90s, where I lived in an apartment, condo, dorm type setup, if you will, and I was having maintenance people come in and out at all hours of the evening, of the morning. I was working nights, so it was really kind of hard to get sleep, and then I started really questioning my security. I started to use vice grips and clamped it to the actual deadbolt lock and put 2 nails into the baseboard so that when the person would turn the key, it would actually turn the vice grips and they would hit the 2 nails. I really just let it kind of go. And then in 1998, I met Mark and started to come up with some basic prototypes.
This is the prototype that Joe brought to me, and it doesn't actually perform as it should. I like to think a lot, so studied it and just restudied it and continued to study it, how it reacted. You know, when you twisted the key, you know, the design of various deadbolts, and how, you know, actually it works on leverage.
He added some detail to it and changed a couple things that were instrumental in making Keep Out what it is today. My wife has been, when it comes to the Keep Out, the support has been, if you know, on a scale of 1 to 10, it's been a solid 12.
They came out with a great product. It makes me feel safe, that's for sure. I use it every night.
We have a daughter. She is about to start kindergarten here soon this year. The evenings come, if the Keep Out's not in the door, she goes and installs the Keep Out on the door. She feels that comfortable with putting it on and taking it off. She locks the deadbolt, puts the keep out on. If the keep out is a success, it changes everything. No question about it. I mean, it really relieves a lot of the pressures that we all have with our children and, you know, college and moving forward and having them, you know, be successful and so forth. I mean, it really changes the world that my wife and I live in.
You got a patent on this?
Yeah, we have both utility
and design
patent.
I want to try it in my house. I want to give it to a couple people, and if I like it in my house, and if those people like it, then we definitely have a deal.
Got it.
Unbelievable.
All right. Thank you.
Great. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
you.
Pleasure. Thank you for your time.
No problem at all.
Take care. Have a good day.
All right, Joe.
I like this one. I like it. It's simple, and I think it's really about saving lives. This potentially is a life-saving product.
Unbelievable.
Wow. It's unbelievable.
That's unbelievable. He really seemed to be receptive in reference to our invention, so we're excited.
Every time my cell phone goes off, I'll be hoping that it's Sullivan. You know, I mean, just hoping that it's Sully and we get an answer from him. But what can we say? Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Sully wants to give Keep Out a shot, but first needs to clean up some invention clutter in the office, and he assembles his team to come up with a plan.
We got 3 trash products. Collapsican, I think you guys have seen this one. Sag Track goes on the inside of the trash can. Sure. Gets rid of the vacuum. I'm not quite sure if it's an item. And then we got Smash Your Trash. Hooks on the outside, stomps it down. We got a focus group, all these 3 products, and we need to do them pretty quick. Any ideas?
Do it.
I know where there's some trash. Oi, Sullivan! What better place for us to introduce our products to the world? To the world of the Renaissance Festival!
Once more onto the breach, dear friends. Do we pile up the walls with our Pitchmen?
Right.
All right, let's do it.
All right, guys, the SYT, Smash Yo Trash, right here. It makes compacting your garbage a little easier.
Smash Your Trash is based on a lever. In physics, a lever is a rigid object that is used with an appropriate fulcrum or pivot point to exponentially multiply the mechanical force applied to another object. Although the lever is simple in principle, getting this one to work may not be so easy.
Handle, one pull's all it takes. Oh, was that simple for you?
No, it was not.
I wouldn't buy it on my first reaction.
Would you use it?
Probably not.
No, 1 to 10? 4. I give it a 0 myself. Let's keep this one in the trash.
Smash Your Trash is not a smash. Coming up, Sully gets more help taking out the trash.
Okay, got that.
And Kennedy gets some help testing a potential lifesaver.
I have a psycho ex-boyfriend.
But will it work?
It looks like the key might win on this.
And later,
Arnold Morris here for the amazing knife.
a legendary pitchman gets another shot at infomercial glory. But can he cut it? Smash Your Trash was a bust.
I give it a 0 myself. Let's keep this one in the trash.
But Sully is hoping Collapsican and Sack Track fare better with ye old testers.
This is the next $1 million idea. I want to figure out if we're going to make $1 or $1 million.
Okay, you're gonna take the bag. Okay, you're gonna put the bag. Ready?
Whoa! Where can I get one of those? There's $1 million riding on this product.
And snap. So snap.
Oh, no. That's the older one. Real quickly.
It demonstrates. And people kind of go, ah, I get it. Now, to empty it, take the bag off, and then slap it down.
Leave the bag.
And then take the trash out.
I love it.
So,
Thumbs up. I like that.
what would you pay for this trash can as opposed to a regular trash can?
$19.99.
It has a little wow factor because you don't see it coming. Come out with this high. Anthony tells me for Collapsicam, or wherever we do it, and you go boom, and it gets your attention.
Yeah.
And snap, just like that. What we have to do is figure out a way to stop it from falling down.
This way, this way.
Next up, sack track. Sack track works by creating channels on either side of the can, allowing constant airflow and eliminating the vacuum and ensuing suction effect that makes the bag difficult to remove.
My name's Sully. Sully, nice to meet you. We have this new product, and it's called Sack Track, and it's supposed to make taking garbage out of trash cans a little easier. Just take them out, and then tell me which one is the easiest one to take out.
All right. One.
First test, no sack track.
That bag has to come out. That bag has to come out. Okay, got that. All right.
Torn bag. Can't get it out. You're shaking it.
Oh, I don't want to get dirty.
Nice.
A lot of work.
And I'll try it with this one.
And now, with sack track.
Obviously, that one was easier. Yes.
Definitely notice the difference, right?
Certainly.
It's about half the effort. 2 rocks and it's out, okay?
Yeah, somebody that didn't have to drill a hole in the bottom of the pail.
Right.
I want one of these at home.
Yeah, I would buy. I know people that would buy it.
I appreciate your time. Thank you very much. Sack Track, there's no wow. It's like it's cool, but it's boring.
It helped at 50%.
It's boring. I'm asleep already.
Yeah.
Here's the question. Would you stake your financial future on this product?
I definitely wouldn't.
To the trash stop, I'm pretty good.
How'd it go?
I'm going to pass on Sack Track. Honestly, I'm going to give Collapsicam thumbs up. Got it.
Collapsican came out on top. Back in Missouri, Nathaniel takes Sully's notes from the field test and kicks into redesigning Collapsican.
Sully did a focus group of the product, and he discovered that if it was expanded too quickly, the pieces could fly apart. The problem was when you expanded the trash can, the overlaps that the sections made, they were kind of shallow. What I need to do is add bigger overlaps, so that's what I'm gonna do.
The redesign for Collapsican is on. By increasing the overlap of the pieces, the can will snap open and form a tighter bond, keeping the sections from separating and giving the can the tension needed to stay upright. With Nathaniel working on his redesign, Kennedy takes on the keep out.
I'm at my friend Nadine's apartment. It is girls' night. All right, you guys know that I brought the wine, which is fine. There's always time. But I'm here for work. We have this new invention. It's called Keep Out. This will keep you safe. Why would a woman who lives alone need an extra layer of protection?
Well, I live in the city, and I have let a lot of people stay at my house, and I don't know what they do with the extra keys I give them. I never get them back.
Yeah. We have a lot of construction going on at the house. If I'm in the shower or working out, I want them to call me first and not just use the key to get in.
I have a psycho ex-boyfriend. This one has like a key, and he's just show up like unannounced. What do I do when he just pops up? Like, that's crazy.
It looks like the key might win on this.
Yeah, it doesn't look that sturdy.
All right, ladies, let's put it to work.
All right.
You take the bottom of the Keep Out and you can loop it around any doorknob or door handle. Slide it down. That's all you need.
This little plastic thing is gonna keep Josh out of my apartment.
It seems flimsy, but so did Katie Holmes and Tom Cruise. And look, they've made it. They're in love.
I have a hard time believing that's gonna really work.
You get on the other side.
All right.
I'm gonna unlock it. I'll knock when it's ready to go.
Okay. It's not budging at all. This is amazing.
Yeah, you go outside. Lisa's on the outside. She's the biggest skeptic. I'm now putting the Keep Out on the deadbolt as I shimmy it down. It's in place. Try and open it.
Wow. It's not even moving on this side. Well, there.
Doesn't feel like it's going anywhere. Yeah, not even close.
Josh is gonna die when he tries to get in.
If you heard that sort of fuss and shake and rumble, you would know someone's trying to get into your place.
Right. So you call 911.
You call 911.
Yeah, I couldn't do anything. I couldn't budge. You know, I was really wiggling at it. I was really determined.
Better than you thought?
Yeah, I can't believe that's this flimsy-looking plastic thing was that sturdy.
On a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being an abomination, 10 being amazing.
An 8, because it's not the most attractive thing to have hanging from my door.
I think I would go with a 7. It's not something that I absolutely need.
I live in an apartment. I'm, I think, a 9. Solely because I'm buying security and peace of mind.
What would you guys pay for something like this? Honestly, what would you pay for it?
$5.
I'd say under $5.
Sorry to interrupt the wine with work, but this has been great.
Happy to help.
Now back to the wine.
Thanks, honey.
Cool.
Let's go.
In 1896, a European surgical equipment manufacturer, Karl Elsner, invented what knife? Was it the Swiss Army knife, the steak knife, the scalpel, or the X-Acto knife? Karl Elsner combined his mother's name, Victoria, with the word inox, a shortened version of the French word for stainless steel, to create his company, Victorinox, makers of the Swiss Army knife.
Here we are. We got a call to come back and talk to Sully again. So here we are, live in Tampa. We're going to go in and see what the man has to say. Absolutely. And we'll report back to you.
So I used the product, and we did a focus group as well. We found single girls loved it. People who live in apartments, we just had a really, really positive feedback. My decision is we're moving forward.
Oh, man, all right. All right. Unbelievable.
You know what? The final decision on my part was, don't get too excited. I'll tell you what took me over there. I locked myself out of my own house and I had the key.
Next time we see Sully, it'll be on set. We'll be pitching our product, the Keep Out.
The Keep Out will get its day in front of the cameras, but Sully's jam-packed schedule has him hustling across town to the Amazing Knife Shoot, where Arnold Morris has come out of retirement to deliver his famous knife pitch.
That's good. That's good.
One last time.
So today's the big day. Arnold's got to come through for me today with a great pitch. He's basically got to paint his masterpiece. AJ's here from Telebrands, and we're going old school. We're going back to what Arnold does best, and that's knives.
Yeah, that's
Arnold warms up with a few of his famous demos.
Here's the same tomato. Here's the same knife. Well, you can cut it so thin that one tomato lasts you all winter long. Look, watch this.
It's been 8 years since Arnold last handled a blade on camera. And his skills are a little rusty.
You got a nick on your finger, Arnold. Let's get a Band-Aid. I just stayed away from knives because I've seen some of the cuts that the knife workers have. Even the best of the best normally have a couple of good nicks or cuts or scars on their hands from just not paying attention or getting distracted. Let's get it cleaned up. I'm a little chicken to work the knives. I like my digits, all 10 of them.
No, I'm fine, Phil. I'm just getting warmed up.
All right, he's just getting warmed up.
But a little nick can't stop Arnold the Knife Morris. And the show must go on.
All right, let's bring everyone in, please, if you don't mind. Any extras, I really appreciate you standing in and watching the master at work. Now, underneath the lights, just watch your step, all right? Okay.
Arnold's pitch was developed for a live audience, so Sully has brought in some extras and recruited his own crew to boost Arnold's pitching energy.
Hey, Arnold, don't be afraid to look around, okay? You got 20 people here. Squeeze in, squeeze in. Ready, and action.
I'm Arnold Morris for the Amazing Knife. The only thing this won't cut is your taxes and your bad habits. You ever see some people take bread and they take one of these knives like this and they start to cut the bread like this? Yeah. How do you get it into a toaster? Don't laugh. How do you get it out of the toaster? They use this in a fast food restaurant. They use one tomato, it lasts them a month. That's why you go into the restaurant hungry and you come out starved.
When I know he's got it, he's making everyone laugh at him. I mean, he's got the audience, you know. A lot of these guys have never heard those jokes before. I've heard every single one of those lines, and they still make me laugh. And coming from him, he wrote that stuff.
Well, you get yourself a nice piece of fish, and that fish will swim right out of his underwear. Look, it's so sharp it fillets the fillet. How's that for a bargain? Whoa, wait a minute. If you call right now, I'll double the offer.
I can relate. Once you pick it up and once you're on the box, it just all comes back. It's just like riding a bike, and he's kicking butt right now. Arnold's still got it. Still got it, and it's never gone away.
I'm Arnold Morris for the amazing night. I'll see you in my dreams. It was good to get back up there. I lit up like a Christmas tree. I like entertaining people. It's not just sell, it's entertain them. If you entertain them, they'll stay there with you long enough for you to deliver your message. And that's what I do. I enjoy it, especially when my wife's out there and I see she's enjoying it. I love this woman.
With Arnold's pitch in the can, Sully turns the cameras on Arnold's protege, expert knife worker John Florell, for the close-up precision cuts.
John is basically doing some double work, stunt double work, which is not unusual in this business. I think John has the hands that Arnold used to have. Perfect slices every time. Nice. Good. Especially somewhere around there, you can die of pneumonia.
Yeah!
That is a wrap from Mr. Florell.
I'm Arnold Morris for the amazing night.
With Arnold's pitch and John's knife skills, Sully has delivered a great shoot for the amazing knives.
Oh, you did a great job.
Thanks, you too, AJ. Good seeing you.
I think we got some magic moments with him.
I think he really played to the crowd.
Yeah. But, you know, there's something about Arnold. He's got some magic about him. When he turns it on, you notice all the women, they're all melted.
They love him. I'll see you soon, right?
Okay.
Take care.
Coming up, inventors Joe and Mark's long journey
10 years in the making
reaches a milestone.
Can't believe he's going to pitch our product today.
Hi, Anthony Sullivan here for Keep Out.
And an inventor may have made the biggest mistake of his life
I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry. I'm pissed off.
as the commercial shoot collapses. Sully has opened the door for Keep Out inventors Joe and Mark, and the Sullivan production crew is locked and loaded for the shoot.
Got a call from Sully to come on down. We're all stoked. We just can't believe he's going to pitch our product. So we're here in Tampa. We're good to go.
Yeah, we're 10 years in the making. I mean, we've been working through this process, working with the revisions, and now we're here. We couldn't be any more excited.
Hey.
Joey, how you doing? Good to see you again. Good to see you.
Hey, how's it going? Good to see you again.
You guys fired
Yeah,
up?
man, we're fired up. Unbelievable.
Wow.
We tried to keep you out, but didn't have a deadbolt on the door. Yeah. So it's sort of nice to have the guys here today, and you know we're trying to make it happen for them. So I really hope I can.
All right, quiet, please. Here we go. Speedy. Okay. Nice smile. Ready, Saul? Here we go. And 3, 2, 1, action.
Hi, Anthony Sullivan here for Keep Out, the fastest, easiest way to secure any door, even if someone has the key. When in doubt, keep out. All I do is add the keep out and it won't turn. Even when I grab this pair of pliers, the key breaks in the lock, keeping you and your family safe and secure.
Beauty.
We're fascinated with the whole set and Sully and the process and all. It's just an absolute incredible process for 30 seconds or 1 minute on television. You really don't realize what goes into it until you come on the set and experience it.
This is the right key to this lock. That door is locked.
It's only been this last couple of years really that we've had inventors on the set, and when you just look over and you see the look in the inventors' eyes and they're lit up like kids in a candy store, and you realize this is their day. You know, this is the day that their product gets to shine, and then all of a sudden it's like a little jolt of energy, and just makes you want to work harder and do a better job.
Nice one.
All right, I think that's a wrap. All right, that's a wrap. Nice job. Nice work, Billy.
Thank you, man.
All
We
right.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. We thank you very much.
Good product.
We believe that we invented a product that enhances people's lives, and it's for the good of everyone, and we hope it's going to be a great success.
We still got to do some shooting out in the field, but I feel like we got a nice base cut. And that's, from there, I think I can build a good commercial.
When in doubt,
keep out.
Keep out.
With the spot in the can, it's up to America to decide if Keep Out is a hit. As a new day dawns in Tampa, another hopeful inventor drives to his date with destiny.
Today I'm heading to Sullivan Production Studios. We're shooting our commercial for my invention, the Collapsican. I've put a lot of time in the tweaks that Sully wanted me to do, and so I believe the Collapsican's ready for the commercial.
Nathaniel's redesigned prototypes are on set, and the crew completes their final preparations before cameras roll on the Collapsican.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
So,
This is exciting.
welcome to your set. Come have a look. And we will take a look at the new samples.
But these ones, obviously, the cut's much nicer.
Yeah, they're really clean.
The overlap's much more, or looks much better than the first round.
Right.
It's good. I think they'll shoot nice.
Cool. I'm pumped that they have my invention sitting there on the counter. All the cameras are on it, all the lights are on it. It's really exciting.
Yo, Collapsican Day. Sorry I'm a little behind schedule, but you know how it is. Where's Nathaniel? Hey, buddy. What's up, man? How's it going? Good to see you. I haven't even seen the new unit.
Oh, they're nice.
Nathaniel's had a lot of work to do because his initial prototype needed some help, so he's been working with a design firm and working with some engineers, and looks like the new product's right over there, so I'm pretty psyched to get it done. Nice job on the prototype, Nathaniel. Nice job.
Everybody here, there's just a lot of energy and everybody's excited about this product.
And action.
Hi, Anthony Sullivan here for the Collapsican, the little can that transforms into a big can and takes the tussle out of taking out the trash. Take out the bottom part, wash it in the sink, or put it in the dishwasher. Got it?
Yeah.
Sully's discovered a problem. It seems Nathaniel's redesigned prototypes are put together with store-bought cans.
Dude, I thought you got these made by the design firm.
No, we didn't have time. I made these.
Well, I know you made them,
yeah.
but you just basically went to a store and cut a can.
Right,
I just shot a commercial with a product. I can't even sell this, dude.
That was the plan. That was the whole plan.
I can't shoot a commercial with someone else's product. That's a wrap for this shoot. Just drop the set. I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry. I'm pissed off.
Shoot.
A prototype is your own product. I don't care if it's rough around the edges or the finished product. You can't hack up someone else's product and call it your own. It turns out he's taking a trash can that you can buy in a store. It's someone else's brand, and we just shot a commercial for something that belongs to somebody else. That whole shoot is a waste of time.
The Collapsican shoot ended in disaster. It really ended badly. A couple days ago, I got a call from Sully, and he wanted me to fly down to talk about the Collapsican.
With the Collapsican shoot in full swing, Sully realizes Nathaniel's prototype was made with a brand name can and pulls the plug on the project.
I'm not really sure what's going to happen, but I'm going to walk in there and we're going to see what's going on.
Hey, Nathaniel. How's it going?
Good. How you doing, Sully?
How's your trip? Good?
Good.
What's going on?
Not much. What's going on here?
Good to see you, man. Take a seat. How's life been treating you? How's St. Louis? Yeah, working?
Yeah.
There's a reason why I wanted you to come in. You know, I really like the Collapsican. It's one of the better inventions I've seen in a long time. And I just saw the Collapsican. I immediately liked it, met with you, and I don't think I was as clear as I could have been on the direction that, you know, you could have taken as an inventor. And I think I just set you to task, come out with a prototype. I think we maybe went a little too fast.
Yeah.
And I think there was a bit of miscommunication. I'm busy, you know, I got a lot going on, and, you know, after the dust settled and I kind of went home and I thought about it and I spoke to the guys about it, I'm thinking I'd left that guy spinning in the wind. Your idea was brilliant, And I liked it from the minute that I saw it, and I want to make it right. And the bottom line is, I'm not quitting on Collapsican. I know that you don't want to quit on Collapsican. I want to put some money on the line. I want to get you with a top shelf design firm, and we are going to make this thing happen.
That's great.
It means a lot to me, and I'm sorry for freaking out on the day. And honestly, if it wasn't for guys like you, I wouldn't be able to do what I do, and I want to make it right. I think we can sell a lot of Collapsicans.
That's good news.
Life's a pitch, and then you buy, we're putting some cash on the table, and we're moving this thing forward, all right,
Great.
okay? And we're gonna make it work, or we're
Great.
gonna give it the best shot we can, all right,
Thank
for
you.
real, okay? Thank you, man. Thank
I
you.
feel fantastic. It could not have gone any better. Sully apologized to me, which I wasn't expecting, and he kind of took the blame, which was really cool. That really says a lot about his character. And he's wanting to move forward with the Collapsican, which is just exciting. I'm absolutely ecstatic about it. We've got to make a prototype, then we're going to shoot the commercial, and then it's up to America to decide if they like it.
What's gonna happen? We're on the way to Sully's house.
They say, hey, come on down to Tampa. We want to discuss the keep out and then talk about some of our results. And I don't know. I mean, I'm all over the map.
Pretty nervous or what?
Yeah. How's that for you? Running up
Right
on
over
curbs.
the curb.
Hi, Anthony Sullivan here for Keep Out.
With the commercial test for Keep Out complete, will the door to success open for Joe and Mark? Or will they be locked out?
Guys, how's it going? Joe, Mark.
Good to see you, Sully. How you doing?
You too. How you guys
Sully,
doing, all right?
Good to
for
see
having
you.
us. Cool.
Thanks for inviting us down.
No problem. There's a lot going on, as you can see.
Unbelievable.
Let's go talk. I got something to tell you.
Sully has the results and holds the key to Joe and Mark's future.
We stay away from preventative products just because, for some reason, people just, you know, they don't want to buy something like this until the house gets broken into.
Yeah.
But I just want you to know we did our best. All right, we gave it 100%.
Sure.
You saw the
We appreciate
commercial.
it.
I saw the commercial. Hi,
Right.
Anthony Sullivan here for Keep Out. I believe in Keep Out so much that I use it on my own house. Well, we tested the commercial. We got the results. The results are in. We got something.
Whoa!
Nice.
Incredible. Oh, man.
I don't know how big the fish is, all right? Okay.
Gave us the good news. Products moving forward. It's just unbelievable. It's exciting, man. It's crazy.
The Keep Out launches nationwide, and web traffic has increased by 80%. It's a solid hit. Revenue is expected to be over $450,000 this year.
It's a campaign that's going to have to be tweaked. You're going to see your web traffic is going to spike big time. The word Keep Out is going to become a household name.
He said, guys, before this is over, Keep Out's going to be a household name. So, I mean, that's incredible. It's exciting.
Now, let me just show you how this works a second.
Thank you.
No, what you do is, okay? Right now, you have to step outside a second,
Okay.
right? Okay, all you do, all right, you put it on, okay? Now try and get back in, all right? I got to go back to work, all right?
Hey, hello. Hello, Sully?
Sully!
Hi, Arnold Morris here for the Amazing Knife. And let me show you why it's called the Amazing Knife.
Sully seems confident about Arnold's chances. But what will America decide when Amazing Knives hits the air? With the results in, Sully calls AJ and Arnold at Telebrands.
Hey, Jay, how are you? You looking good?
Hey, Sully, how you doing?
How's business?
Business is great.
How's it looking?
Well, you know, we ran the big test this weekend, and the results are much stronger than we expected. So I think we have a big hit on our hands.
I'm happy for my wife.
Me too.
You know how they say on television, but wait, there's more?
After an initial test, it looks like Arnold's Amazing Knives offer is too good to pass up, generating nearly $3 in sales for every dollar spent on advertising. Projections are that over the next year, approximately 2 million sets of Amazing Knives will be sold.
Hey, Arnold, how does it feel to be out of retirement and back on top?
Feels me like I'm a king again. King of the knives.
please. Milady, I have to say, you have most bounteous gifts. However, they are not packaged properly.
I know.
We can
like
solve
to learn
that.
from you.
Take my hand, my dear. We are off to the corseter, all right?
Arwen gets sidetracked and trades her cans for a corset.
Trust me. First, you have the freedom of being able to breathe for a moment.
Oh, this is beautiful.
And this
Woo!
is tight.
Oh my goodness. Oh!
Oh, yes. How does it feel, my dear lady? Every woman has to have a peeper.
Oh, peeper.
Peeper.
Don't have enough room for a peeper.
Here we are. Ah! You put it gently in here. Get in there. Nope. There we are.
Oh my God.
Oh.
I have
How
to
do you
come
feel,
back
my
to
dear?
I feel
Now we'll have to tighten
I
your
feel thin. Shall we?
Keepers away. Keepers
Indeed. Carry on.
Keepers away.
Keepers.
Sully has more product to test before this day be done.
Anthony Sullivan, nice to meet you.
The amazing knives.
Just got this new knife, and I'm thinking about doing a TV commercial for it, and I'd love you to try it out. I figure, you know, nowhere really better to test a knife than you guys with all the barbecuing you're doing and everything. So I would love it if you could use this to maybe chop up some of the chicken, some of the ribs, put it through its paces, okay?
Okay.
All right, we'll do. All right, Tony, I'll be back.
Yeah, cut's pretty nice. Nice clean edge to it.
It's very good. It's very sharp.
Cut what I need off
The Tampa Bay Renaissance Fair. Good day. So, Sully, so how's it going?
It's going great.
It looks like a real nice rack of ribs you got there. How's the knife working out for you?
The cut's great. It has a nice straight edge cut. You know, when we do barbecue competitions, they like the neatness, no tears in the meat.
This knife is very impressive. Actually cut through bones. I'm very impressed. It's very sharp and it cut through the gristle and saved my wrist a little bit from chopping.
Personally, like the little fish hooks
Right.
on the end of it.
What makes a good knife for you?
Just a sharp blade, something you could depend on.
I like a sharp knife. You know, when I'm cutting meat, if I want to cut it, I want to get right down to it, you know.
What do you expect to pay for it?
It'd probably be about 50 or 60 bucks in my
Really?
experience. Yep.
$50 or $60 knife.
It looked like it's worth something, you know. I don't know, maybe 40,
40 bucks.
maybe 50 even.
So out of 10, how do you rate that knife?
A 10. It's sharp.
You
I
give
mean
it a 10. So
yes,
just
sir.
a sharp knife. No,
Oh, yeah.
You don't mess around.
I don't mess
it's
around.
All business, right?
It's all business.
Listen,
That's
I'm
something
not
you don't
arguing with her, all right? Okay? She's giving it a 10, she's getting a 10.
Out of 1 to 10, I'd give it a 9.
What if I said that knife costs $10?
I would buy it. Probably a lot of them.
I'd be interested. Sign me up.
What if I said I could do that for $10?
10 bucks?
Yeah.
I'd buy it.
The knives get high marks.
It's the best part about my job right now is the eating.
Now Sully gathers his crew to sort out the trash. Sully tests Keep Out at home.
I figure this should fit on there, this being a deadbolt. I'm gonna figure out how this works. Let's do it with the door open. You see, now, if you look closely, you can see there's the deadbolt. And then, mysteriously, the invisible hand is moving it. Technically speaking now, there's no way, according to the inventor of this product, that I can get in with this key. No one can get in, even if they have the key. This is worth its weight in gold. So I guess I just go out the side door and then see if it works. Right, time for a little focus group action. I gotta get in touch with my burglar, my inner burglar. Get in touch with my inner cat burglar. Watch my movements. Just blend in everywhere. Like a Greek statue, just pause. This could be a burglar coming into your house now. Wait for the time. Timing's everything. When the opportunity comes, see, that's the moment right there. The moment of truth. The key goes in, the burglar, like myself, expects an easy entry. The house is secure. There's no way you can get in there. You'll break your thumbs and your fingers before you get out. You keep out. Hello? I'm a burglar trying to get in. Come to burgle your house. It's good. It's working. I like it. Can't get in my own house. That's a small problem. Check the back door and check the garage. I think I've locked the garage door. Let's check. Anyway, come back inside and we'll be ready to go. I've locked myself out. Why doesn't this key fit? Come on. Let's go in the back of the house. Follow me. There's the culprit inside. I can't even get into my own house unless I break in. So the lesson is, if you have keep out and you're in the house and you use it, no one's gonna get in even if they have the key, including me. Which I guess makes this a good product.